1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati. Let's see, Janet Jackson or Serena Williams?
Janet, all day.
I have to think about that for a minute. Serena, I think, gets the nod. Especially after that dress she had on last night. Unbelievable. Did you hear
his mind and
J. Anthony Brown and Roland Martin talking about it this morning? And I had to go look it up online. I see what they were talking about now. I see what they were talking about. Sister V in the studio, FBK on the line. You guys going to Washington, D.C. And give the information once again. Where can people call? Give your numbers, FBK, and then Sister V give hers.
Okay, they can call me at 513-965-9308. I want to say really fast, we look in the community and we see all this stuff going on and we want people to make a difference and you want to be around people on this trip. These are people who care about the community. We're going to be with people from all across the United States, people who care about our communities, people who want to make a difference. And if you want to be part of that, we hope that you will join us on the trip.
All right. Now, give them the days. When are you going to leave? What's the date?
We are going to be leaving on Friday night, Friday, August 26th. Bus will be pulling out around 10 p.m. And actually, we're going to be leaving from the future site of the new Prospect Baptist Church, which is 1580 Summit Road. A lot of people know where that's at now because they were doing the tornado relief there. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be leaving from that site and returning to that site on Sunday evening, August 28th, the night of August 28th. And so if people are interested in going, they can call us directly at 513-226-8170, or you could call 513-965-9308, and we'll be able to take your information and either mail it or email it to you and get the information out. We're just now sort of rolling this out. And, you know, Lincoln, it's interesting because we kind of waited for a little bit to see if anybody was going to, try to put anything together. And FBK and a few others pulled my coattail, and we just said, look, let's just go ahead and make this happen. So this is a city where you see hundreds of people marching in January around his birthday here in the city. You have the King Choir and all that. Mm-hmm. I'm putting shouts out to all of them because we're on calls where we're here in other cities already have 3 buses full. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, so when they came,
maybe you can take more than one bus.
Right. When they came to Cincinnati, we said, well, we got the bus, but we're just now starting to get calls. So people are just now really starting to know, and we hope that we will be able to fill up several buses, but certainly we have one ready now. And if it goes into another one, if the turnout is good, we're going to call and see if we can get another one.
Okay. All right. And this is a how many passenger bus?
This one is a 47 passenger bus. Okay. And so, again, we're putting the call out for anybody that's interested in going. Give us a call, and also, again, we're looking for sponsors because, again, for anybody that wants to go and they have young kids or youth that want to go, we don't want to turn anybody down. So we certainly are going to be looking for sponsors for people to help those families be able to afford to go.
And how much does it cost?
The bus seat alone is $91, and then if you travel overnight stay, double occupancy, it's going to be another about $50, $56. So we're thinking it's going to be around $150 per person. So I hope that doesn't scare people away, but we are planning an excellent trip, planning to have as much fun as we had last year and even more.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't beat $150 for a round trip to Washington, D.C. and a one-night hotel. You can't beat that.
Yeah, that's pretty good price.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, give the numbers once again.
513-965-9308. Also 513-226-8170. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions that you have and help with any special needs that people might bring to our attention. But we certainly want Cincinnati represented. This is a home of Fred Shuttlesworth, the Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth, who I understand is still, he's
ailing down in.
He's ailing.
Got to have some special medicine down in Birmingham.
Yeah, so
and they're looking for donations for him now.
Yeah, we walk. These are people that walk with him. And I thought when you had the sister in here who was on the Freedom Riders bus, and she was talking about people that couldn't go because they would probably hit back.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm probably one of them people that wouldn't have been able to go on something like that. And so I tell you, I admire all of the work that they did back then, Lincoln, because like I said, I know ever since I was little, you know, if somebody, you hit me, it's on. I'm going to hit you back.
I could never get through the training. During the training, you were slapped. They were hitting you
Exactly.
for real during the training.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
And she said that somebody was hitting her harder because, you know, maybe there were some issues. And I know in my heart, I can only speak for today. I probably was one of those ones where I said, okay, I can't go, you know.
They do it.
I got a
Okay,
message for you, Sister V. Someone says, is Sister V going to steal all the credit from June this year? Laugh out loud.
Okay.
I just had to read that one.
Listen, let me tell you, I ain't got nothing but love. I ain't got nothing but love for my sister. You know, I was like, I hit a low last year, and I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. But you know what? I'm telling you, Lincoln, you have to have strong, thick skin, and you have to have a love for your people to be able to bounce back and say, you know what? These issues are bigger than me. We're going to do this year again, regardless, and make it happen. And so
And we've been working really hard. We've been on conference calls every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes Reverend Al Sharpton, he's on the conference call. So, Lincoln, we are working hard to make sure this trip is done decently and in order. So we've just been working real hard for the last few weeks. So it's
all right,
a great trip this year.
well, make sure you call in to Al Sharpton one day and, you know, tell him that you're getting the ride here and the bus is going here from Cincinnati. So he'll give you a shout out.
I mean, we're on the conference call, and he's like, how many people you have on your bus? So we are on the calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays evening.
And you know what, FBK, to her credit, she did call and she let them know about the Tracy Hunter issue, and he's very interested in this case now. So I think she's going to continue to follow up with that as well. All right.
FBK, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Lincoln.
We appreciate it. And,
thanks, Lincoln, for the time.
Give the numbers one more time because you can never give the phone numbers enough because I know I'll have calls.
I am going to leave. I'm going to leave this paper with you as well, Lincoln. The number is 513-226-8170, and also 513-965-9308. It's better to just give out the numbers, and then we'll take care of any calls that come in, okay?
This will be history, folks, in Washington, D.C., the Martin Luther King Monument. And from the pictures I see, they did a pretty good job, I have to admit. It's pretty, you know, some of these monuments you see, they don't look anything like the person. But this looks pretty good. I have to give it to them. All right.
All right, thank you, Lincoln. I appreciate the time.
All right, Sister V, thank you for joining me.
Oh, one real quick shout out to my girl and Vicky up in Columbus, Ohio. Listens to you all the time.
Okay, all right.
The time.
Up in Columbus. The tentacles of the buzz reach far.
It's everywhere, ain't it?
There you go.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for joining.
All right.
All right, Doc Foster.